Once upon a time, in a serene village nestled between lush green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a young monk named Kavi. Kavi was known for his deep contemplation and dedication to the teachings of Buddhism. However, despite his commitment to mindfulness, Kavi found himself entangled in the web of overthinking. One day, as the sun bathed the village in a warm glow, Kavi sat in the shade of an ancient Bodhi tree, pondering the complexities of life. His mind raced with thoughts about the past and worries about the future. The more he tried to still his mind, the more it seemed to spiral into a chaotic dance of thoughts. Frustrated by his inability to find inner peace, Kavi decided to seek guidance from the wise elder monk, Venerable Prajna. With humility in his heart, Kavi approached Prajna and shared his struggles with overthinking. Prajna listened attentively, his eyes reflecting the wisdom that comes with years of contemplation. "Kavi," he said, "the mind is like a restless monkey, leaping from branch to branch. To tame it, one must learn the art of letting go." Intrigued, Kavi asked Prajna to guide him on this path of release. Prajna smiled and began to share a parable from the ancient Buddhist scriptures. Once, in a distant kingdom, there was a renowned potter named Ananta. Ananta was known for crafting the most exquisite pots in the land. One day, a curious disciple approached him and asked, "Master, what is the secret behind your masterpieces?" Ananta replied, "My dear disciple, it is the art of letting go. When I mold the clay, I focus on the essence of the pot, not on the imperfections or the fear of it breaking. I shape it with love and skill, and once it's complete, I release any attachment. Whether the pot is cherished or shattered, I remain at peace." Kavi absorbed the lesson, recognizing the profound truth within the story. He thanked Prajna and resolved to practice the art of letting go in his own life. Days turned into weeks, and Kavi diligently applied Prajna's teachings. Whenever a troublesome thought surfaced, he acknowledged it and gently released it, much like Ananta releasing his attachment to the finished pots. Gradually, Kavi noticed a shift in his mental landscape. The incessant chatter of his mind began to subside, making room for tranquility. Emboldened by his progress, Kavi decided to undertake a solitary meditation retreat in the mountains. There, amidst the whispers of the wind and the rustling leaves, he delved deeper into the practice of letting go. As he sat in contemplation, Kavi observed the transient nature of thoughts, recognizing that clinging to them only led to suffering. In the quietude of the mountains, Kavi had a profound realization. He understood that overthinking was a habit born from attachment to the ego and the illusion of control. By embracing impermanence and relinquishing the desire to control every outcome, he could find true peace. With newfound clarity, Kavi descended from the mountains and returned to the village. The villagers noticed a radiant calmness in him, and they sought his guidance on their own paths to mindfulness. Kavi shared the teachings of letting go with humility and compassion, becoming a beacon of wisdom in the community. As the seasons changed and years passed, Kavi continued to embody the art of letting go. His journey from the clutches of overthinking to the serenity of mindful living inspired generations to come. The story of Kavi, the monk who mastered the art of letting go, echoed through the hills, reminding all who heard it that true freedom lies in releasing the grasp of the wandering mind. And so, in the heart of the village, under the ancient Bodhi tree, the teachings of mindfulness and the art of letting go flourished, guiding countless souls toward the path of inner peace. As Kavi's reputation as a wise and serene monk spread, he attracted the attention of a neighboring kingdom's ruler, King Arjun. The king, burdened by the weight of his responsibilities and constant decision-making, sought Kavi's counsel on how to navigate the complexities of ruling a kingdom without succumbing to the pitfalls of overthinking. Honored by the request, Kavi traveled to the royal court, where the opulence and grandeur stood in stark contrast to the simplicity of his monastery. King Arjun welcomed him with reverence, hoping to find solace in the monk's wisdom. In the palace, Kavi observed the king's restlessness and the heavy burdens he carried. Sensing the opportunity to impart the teachings of letting go, Kavi began to share stories and parables that conveyed the essence of mindfulness. One such story involved a skilled archer named Siddharth, renowned for his unparalleled precision. Siddharth, when asked about the secret of his accuracy, explained, "I release the arrow with focus and intent, but once it leaves my bow, I relinquish any attachment to its path. I trust that it will find its way, guided by the forces beyond my control." King Arjun, a skilled archer himself, resonated with the analogy. Kavi then gently connected the archer's mindset to the art of letting go, emphasizing that just as Siddharth released the arrow, the king needed to release his worries once decisions were made. Over time, Kavi became a trusted advisor to King Arjun. The monarch, inspired by Kavi's teachings, implemented mindfulness practices in the governance of his kingdom. The court began to prioritize thoughtful decisions over impulsive reactions, fostering a more harmonious and just rule. Despite the positive changes in the kingdom, Kavi remained humble, always emphasizing that the true power lay within the individuals themselves. He encouraged everyone, from the highest officials to the humblest villagers, to embrace the art of letting go in their daily lives. As Kavi continued his journey, his reputation reached distant lands. Monarchs, scholars, and seekers from various kingdoms sought his guidance. Kavi, true to his nature, shared the timeless wisdom of Buddhism, emphasizing the importance of mindfulness, compassion, and the art of letting go. One day, Kavi received an invitation from a renowned philosopher in a distant city. The philosopher, intrigued by Kavi's teachings, wished to engage in a philosophical discourse. Kavi, ever open to meaningful conversations, accepted the invitation and embarked on a journey to the city. Upon reaching the city, Kavi engaged in dialogues with the philosopher, exploring the depths of existence, consciousness, and the nature of reality. The exchanges were profound, with Kavi seamlessly integrating Buddhist philosophy into the discussions, emphasizing the impermanence of all things and the significance of transcending attachments. The philosopher, initially skeptical, found a profound resonance with Kavi's teachings. Together, they organized public talks and discussions, creating a space for the people of the city to explore the transformative power of mindfulness. In the twilight of his life, Kavi reflected on his journey. From the quiet village under the Bodhi tree to the bustling city, his mission remained unchanged, to share the wisdom that had liberated him from the shackles of overthinking. As Kavi peacefully passed away, his teachings continued to echo in the hearts of those he had touched, leaving a legacy of mindfulness and the art of letting go for generations to come.